Good evening.
Hi. That one snuck up on us, I will say.
We were rambling there.
Okay. Should we do? I'm gonna ask you guys something real quick. Hello, welcome to the Ramble Stream. This is episode number 102. If we
Off to a racing start here.
if we opened up a YouTube membership. Oh, I've got to start Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. If we opened up a YouTube membership, so you'd pay like $5 a month
Or less.
Would you be interested in paying for that? And in return, amongst other things, you would get a pre-ramble. As soon as the countdown goes live, you would get access to our conversation.
It would only be the countdown. It wouldn't be before that.
It could be before that. It's just whenever.
Okay. And again, the idea here is not making money.
No.
But to kind of like curate an extra little thing.
To pull in like the before, to see like where we how we get to the mental headspace that is the Ramble Stream. Because a lot of you I know think that we are just drunk.
No, they don't. They think we're studying books beforehand. We're reading diligently, making notes.
Richard and I are very similar, and we get very passionate about seemingly small things. And that's what the entire first 15 to 20 minutes before the Ramble Stream is. So if you're interested in that, please
register your interest.
Let us know.
We might be able to make the technology work.
We might. Kelly says, I'm confused.
You're in the right spot.
I'll figure it out later. I'll figure out a way to articulate that better. But just a thought.
Anyway, we're really happy to see you all. It's Monday, the 27th of October, and we're back for episode 102.
Mm-hmm.
We got a fun program for you. We'll go ahead and get started with the introductions. And as Jansen's little ticker across the bottom tells you, we start with name, where you're viewing from, what you ramble with, and what you're sipping on this evening. And I'll get started. My name is Richard Worsham, co-founder and head of design here at Janus Motorcycles. I'm broadcasting from the Ramble studio located at our headquarters in downtown Goshen. I ramble with...
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
You can interrupt.
I can interrupt this one, right? This is okay.
Yes.
I get a scolding after the fact. Richard really
just
laid
don't
into
interrupt
me.
poems. Please.
He didn't. I'm just
in the name
kidding.
of common decency. We live in a civilized society, Jansen.
Pre-ramble could be a technical question time. That could be a part of the
we were thinking
pre-ramble.
This could be a little more like
just loosey-goosey.
Wacky.
Yeah.
But we can also do technical questions. I mean, the whole Ramble Stream, if you have a question, give us a technical question right now.
Gary says, no, I'm pretty sure you're just drunk.
Well, I am refilling my glass.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Anyway,
okay.
Thank
you,
I'm
Bonneville
sipping.
Bagger, for the $2.
That's great. I ramble with a 2009 Kawasaki KLR and a 2017 Halcyon 250, number 68. If you have a Janus, tell us what the serial number is in the model. Don't just give us the date. We'd like to know that.
Please.
And this evening I've been sipping on several things. I started off with the last of the bottle of 1876 from Texas Rebel Tracy.
So good.
Delicious. And I am moving on to Wolfert Craft Distilling's Starter Sugar Shine. I'm getting serious here.
Starter Sugar Shine.
Distilled from corn and cane. Finished
wild.
with oak chips and caramel color.
Mm.
Wolfert Distillery has
Wow.
a Janus Halcyon 450. It's really beautiful, and you should check them out.
You should.
And they should send us some more whiskey.
They should. And
Jansen?
If you are a bourbon company, please send us more whiskey.
Yes, please.
Please. My name is Jansen. My name is Jansen. I'm also coming to you live here in Goshen in the, what did you call it? The Ramble Stream Studio?
Ramble Studio.
The Ramble Studio.
It's like the Ramble Stream.
But the Ramble Studio. Got it. It's hard. Names are hard for me. I ramble in a Ford Lightning and a future Phoenix 450. Thank the Lord. And I'm also sipping on some 1895.
76.
18.
96. 76.
76.
It's okay. It's okay, folks. We're fine.
We're in
This is going to be a
fine
very
form.
pulled together podcast.
I've noticed that the more we talk beforehand, the crazier the actual.
We just kind of come into it really
is.
like going.
Right. Our gears are already spinning. It's hard to slow down, but here we are. Our first comment goes to. Whoa.
Oh, we got Speed Racer 95 from Maryland, Halcyon 250 number 1209, sipping on ice cold milk and eating a chocolate Christmas tree cupcake.
Wait, that's a first.
Yum yum.
That sounds really good. Good.
Good to see you.
What's up, Speed Racer? How you doing? We've got Charles
McGahagan.
Come
on. He's got like 18 motorcycles. Janus motorcycles.
My eyes. It just I couldn't see it. Greetings from the MD Eastern Shore.
That's Maryland for all you Hoosiers.
I'm a Hoosier. Rambling with Griffin 450 number 4. Beautiful bike, by the way. Halcyon 250 number 454. And Phoenix 250 number 30. Doing H2O, listening to Cleveland Moto while I wait. Great guys.
They're not broadcasting on Monday nights, are they?
I don't know. Maybe he's catching the after stream. Or the VOD.
Maybe he's.
Or
are we competing with Cleveland Moto?
I don't know. We got to get them on the.
I hope not.
We got to get them on the podcast.
I want to be on their
stream.
podcast. I mean, actually, I've been on their podcast, but I haven't done it in person. I want to go to Cleveland.
That would be fun.
And get on with them.
That'd be cool.
Go hang out
Chris,
with Phil.
are you in here? Or is anybody from those guys over here?
Chris will be in if he isn't already.
We've got Rhett Free Moto in here. What's up? Salutations. Jonathan here from Fluvanna County, Virginia. Halcyon 450 number 341. Jean-Luc.
Not the only viewers probably from Fluvanna County. My folks are.
Hi, Richard's mom and dad. He's sipping on some coffee, decaf, with chocolate collagen.
Wow.
Huh, that's fancy. He's just, hold on, sorry, there's another comment. Also have a Triumph T100 Bonneville Stealth.
He's trying to get that crown.
Riker, he is. And that's what I didn't do today. We were too busy rambling. I didn't get in the chat.
Oh, all right.
Let's see, who else is in here?
Oh, let's go back to that Speed Racer. He says
Oh, sorry.
He's talking about his cupcake. Doesn't taste as good as my chocolate Christmas tree cupcake. Oh, okay.
That's fair. We've got Janus McRider here.
He's always going to be Janus McRider from now on.
One ponders the next ride. Will it be 569 or will it be 331? And will the weather hold?
Rambling problems.
What a terrible problem to have. I don't know. That sounds awful. Let's go to Tactical Timber. This one's all you, Richard.
It says, Tactical Timber says, hey from Alexandria, Halcyon 250 number 1223, sipping on, and I'm going to mispronounce, Deschutes. How do you pronounce that?
That feels right.
No, it's a place, and I have been there, and I need to remember how to pronounce it. Anyway, Black Butte.
Deschutes. It's kind of fun to say.
Yeah.
Deschutes.
Deschutes. Okay, anyway.
Nailed it, Richard.
Nailed it. Okay, apparently I nailed it.
You crushed it.
Cool.
Who else here?
You got Cleveland Moto. Charles McGahagan says, no, Cleveland Moto is Thursday. I was listening to 3-year-old podcast.
What was the topic? What made you click on that one, huh? 3 years old. That sounds fun. Just took the Janus out on a Harley Davidson run. I think there will be a few Harleys going on the market soon.
Oh, I'd like to hear that.
As they should, because Janus motorcycles are so much better than Harleys.
Controversial opinion.
I can't pick one up, so it's not because they're bad bikes, but because I have small muscles.
It's got some more kick to it than the bourbon.
Let's. I feel like a DJ, like a high school prom DJ. Let's slow things down a little bit, Richard. You got a poem for us?
I do. Whenever I'm in doubt, I just go back to.
You can't blame him.
Our good friend, Mr. Richard Wilbur.
You can't blame him.
And as I was telling Jansen before we started here, you can basically read any Richard Wilbur poem, and it's apropos to rambling. So I'm cheating.
And that's okay.
This poem is called Lamarck Elaborated. If you don't know who Lamarck is, you should look him up. Quote, the environment creates the organ, unquote. The Greeks were wrong who said our eyes have rays. Not from these sockets or these sparkling poles comes the illumination of our days. It was the sun that bored these two blue holes. It was the song of doves begot the ear, and not the ear that first conceived of sound. That organ bloomed in vibrant atmosphere, as music conjured ilium from the ground. The yielding water, the repugnant stone, the poisoned berry and the flaring rose, attired in scents the tactless finger bone, and set the taste buds and inspired the nose. Out of our vivid ambience came unsought all sense, but that most formidably dim, the shell of balance rolls in seas of thought. It was the mind that taught the head to swim. Newtonian numbers set to cosmic lyres whelmed us in whirling worlds we could not know. And by the imagined floods of our desires, the voice of sirens gave us vertigo.
Hmm.
A lot in that poem.
That was a lot. My favorite line was our minds taught our heads to swim.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah. The environment creates the organ, or vice versa. Lamarck is a famous French Enlightenment natural scientist. I like to categorize. Newtonian.
I think that was my favorite one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why.
I'm impressed. That's not like a one of Wilbur's best known or most easily accessible poems.
I don't know. That one kind of smoked me a little bit. You know.
I'll send it to you.
Thank you. That'd be great. Hey y'all, this is from My Vids.
My Vids.
Is that at I 3549? What should we call you? My Vids. Is My Vids good? Oh, speaking of Mitch McLean.
6010.
Guess what? It's time for
some
builds of the week. It's time for some Mitchell McLean. How you doing? Okay, do we want to get to builds of the week already?
Let's just do it.
I will say, you've said this previously before, and I think it's important to mention that we are able to talk to one another here in person. You guys can't do that, but you can type. So just want to encourage you guys, type in the chat. I feel like, and I think I can speak for Richard here and say that this feels like we're just coming and we're just going to hang out with some friends. And the only way that we know you're at the party is if you type. So go ahead and throw a chat in there.
We have 67 people watching right now.
Yeah, it's awesome. Kelly said, I can't see your eyes. Okay. Should I take my hat off?
They didn't like it. I was wearing a hat on the one I did solo, 99, I think. People didn't like it.
It's
or at least one person didn't.
It's so much brighter in here. But yeah, if you guys have a question or a thought or just any insight, or if you just want to say hi.
It is the ramble stream, so you don't necessarily have to be super cogent.
No, just just ask Old School. He's here. What did he just say? I can give him a hard time because he gives me a hard time. Okay, it's allowed. Where'd he go? I just saw him. Oh no, where'd he go?
Well,
I'll find it. Oh, here it is.
Drunk Scotch whiskey all night long. Call me Deacon Blues. There you go.
There you go.
You don't have to have anything intelligent to say.
No, that might have been a poem as far as you're aware. Okay.
Could have been.
Be like Old School. Just type in. We all give Jansen a hard time. Hi, Confident. What's up, dude? Glad you're in Twitch. Our only viewer in Twitch. How you doing? All right, let's get to builds of the week. First up, we've got
a 450.
Get to my notes. We've got Leonard. This is his Halcyon 450. It's number 417. Do you have a guess?
I am going to go with I'm just going to go a little bit random here. I'm going to go with charcoal.
Charcoal. Let me just put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Charcoal. I am going to go with...
I have not seen any charcoal, so I may be self-sabotaging, but...
That's okay. I'm going to go with...
Got to mix it up.
411.
Don't cheat.
Or not
cheat.
411. I'm trying to think of 417.
417.
What is 417 saying to me?
Ooh, you're gonna try and like divinate this.
417 is saying olive drab.
Okay, let's go. Let's see what it is. There's a Halcyon 50 up on the wall there.
Hey, just lurking up there.
Oil tank with some. Oh, look at that!
Look how shiny.
Isn't that amazing? The way that machined aluminum
I love how it
reflects light like that.
That's super cool.
You got a book rack. You got saddle brown, which would go with. I can go with either.
You can go with either.
Look really good with olive. Would you do olive drab?
Olive drab. Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
It spoke to me. I knew it.
Yeah, you heard.
I heard.
Well done. That was a quick reveal.
That was.
So we got olive drab
fast.
with standard fenders, single gold pinstripe.
We think.
Yes.
Ooh. I love
Look
how
at
it tapers. The
That's
pinstripe
nice.
tapers.
That's really nice.
That looks good. It's just one fender.
Headlight brackets installed. Engine.
A very controversial front end there. People hate it. People love it.
I had an email from a guy today that he said, in a fight, the leading link is cute, but in a fight, it would lose to a girder.
Huh.
I think he was talking like
interesting.
He was talking like aesthetically.
Uh-huh.
He thinks that a girder in a fight, the leading link is cute, but it would lose to a girder.
What an interesting way to make that point.
Yeah. I respect his opinion.
It can be wrong.
He's every right to be wrong.
Wheels are on. Those Brembo brakes looking nice. That's the last one. There's 417. We've got a little headlight visor action.
Looking good.
Looking very good. Very good.
This one, if you notice, is on a rolling stand.
Tell us a little bit.
This helps us get another build stand.
Nice. And it's rolling.
We're working on more of them.
They're super nice. It's cool. It's kind of cool to see.
Death forks.
Like what death forks? Yeah.
Fed Yank says.
It's kind of cool to see the bikes just kind of floating around, like in just different little places. You know. Chris says we skipped 6 Halcyon 450s. These aren't in build order.
We're building. Yeah.
These are select. Like I'm just gonna say this is Mitchell's. They're Mitch's favorite.
Yes.
His favorite motorcycles that he sends our way to for us to feature. So we skipped 6 Halcyon 450s, but this isn't in build order. This is just willy nilly, if you will.
Roughly in order chronologically.
Yeah, give or take. Up next, sorry. Up next,
there we go.
We've got Nicholas's Halcyon 250 number 1233. Richard, take it away.
Well, this is obviously super chrome. I'm gonna take a guess that this is gonna be super chrome. Frame matched.
Super chrome on super chrome.
Super chrome on super chrome.
I don't know.
It doesn't have there. I think there have been some non-super chrome. So this could be. I could be wrong.
So these stick out like a sore thumb to me, and I've seen red ones and blue ones, but I don't know which one this would be.
Just super chrome out sitting out front, and it is
super, if you will.
Very chrome.
I'm gonna guess.
Might even be super chrome.
I'm gonna guess red.
Okay.
Holy smokes!
So, I know I've said a lot about super chrome, but I really like it.
It looks so cool.
I like it more than. I mean, I haven't ever chromed a Janus. But like the patina that it gets, I just have a feeling that this is going to, and from the stuff I've seen out in the world, it's as it wears in, it's just going to look better and better.
You know, it'll be super.
But I don't really know yet, but it's clear coated. It's very protected, but I'm very excited about this.
You know, it would be super cool.
Super chrome?
No, not super chrome. What about super copper?
It can be done.
And it would green over time.
It doesn't green over time, but that would be cool.
Oh, come on. We could make it happen.
Patina.
Look at the Statue of Liberty, you know?
Then you'd actually, if you copper plated it, it would. That'd be really cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Anyway, this is a beautiful bike. We're getting some more parts on it.
Gosh, that looks so good with the black too. It just makes the super chrome pop. You guess frame
Correct?
match?
I'm gonna go with that it's frame match.
Look at the highway bars too.
It's pretty cool.
Golly.
Oh wow.
Oh, they're really making us wait on this one, huh? We're almost there. A lot of detailed pictures. Look at that thing though. Oh, I think it's blue. Yeah.
I did see a blue one out there.
Dang it.
Yep.
Look at that looks so good.
Now, to be fair, when you do pick a non super chrome with super, it like makes the color pop a lot more because when it's all chrome, it's just like
it's almost too much. I would imagine that it's
really cool,
a safety hazard.
Well,
to other cars, the way it can reflect the sun, but
pretty neat.
Cybertruck did it, so if Tesla can do it, we can do it. I think that's the saying around here.
They just brushed aluminum.
Yeah, well, same kind of reflectiveness.
Oh, and there's the 10-year Halcyon logo.
That's cool. I like that. Gosh, that white pinstripe even pops on the blue.
Ducktail fenders. Ooh. And the deluxe tank.
That looks good. That's a good choice.
Actually polished aluminum there.
That is a good choice. Wow.
It's a very high definition bike. I mean, it's like it pops.
Yeah. My eyes kind of hurt. Ooh, tell us a little bit about this lift here.
Well, we don't often see that, but every single motorcycle, when it comes off the stand, gets picked up. There's a big gantry, basically, that's on wheels, and it rolls the length of the assembly bay. And when we pick up a bike, we actually used to, until we launched the 450, 2 assembly hands would pick up the bike and put it on the floor. But when we launched the 450, the weight was a little higher, and we just figured this is not a good idea.
Yeah.
There's people could be injured, and the bike could be damaged. So now we have a lift.
I don't know.
And they pick up every single bike and they put it on the floor, and then that's when they install the exhaust.
Yeah. I don't know if I should share this, but I'm going to share it anyway. When we first got this, it's when I was in the service department, and you might remember this.
Oh, I do.
When we tested the winch, we decided that it'd be a good idea to we have like a little faux wall over here in the service department, and we decided to bolt the winch to the wall, because there's like a little doorway. So we bolted it to the header of the wall of the door.
That was me. I did that.
And to test to see if it could hold.
No, I was actually using it to be able to pick up bikes in there.
But I remember, for whatever reason, we're like, can this hold?
Yeah.
And so Chase held on with his fingers, and I'm pretty sure we just put a little cardboard box as protection, just in case the winch would fall down. And I think there was some helmet wearing as well. Yeah. So that's how in my mind, that's how we tested to see if these could lift our motorcycles off the build stand. And they can. We got any more pictures of this. This is
well documented. I mean, these bikes, like, folks, they stand out.
Yeah.
It's a major impact when you walk through we like more muted colors typically here at Janus Motorcycle, and these bikes are like,
these scream at you, especially like when you're looking out at all the finished builds out here. They just stick out like a sore thumb.
Look at that.
What's up with the nameplate here?
That's a 10th anniversary. So when it says 10 dash, that means 10th anniversary. This is the 4th 10th anniversary.
Got it.
Halcyon 250.
Yeah, I noticed that a few amongst some of them.
It's a P, it's a Phoenix.
Gosh, that's good.
Look at that. It's very nice.
The brown even pops like, wow. And that's not a forever color, right? Like, that's gone now.
Yep.
Sorry if you missed it. I'm kind of sorry I missed it.
Send us a bottle of really good bourbon, and
we might. No guarantee we might allow it. Richard will be accepting all types of bourbon. And trade for.
I don't accept bribes.
And trade for specific colors. Elliot is up next with his Halcyon 250, number 1,255. What are we feeling here?
Well, I kind of went out on a limb last time, so maybe this time I'm going to say Vintage red. Well,
Mm.
that's been a pretty popular color lately, so maybe I'll get one right.
I am going to say I'm feeling OD green again, man.
Is it speaking to you?
It's speaking to me.
Let's see if it lies to you
I feel it in my bones.
this time around.
It probably did. This is a 250.
250 Halcyon. There you got the box with the electrical panels. Swing arms. Front swing arms, that is. Forks installed. Top plate. Beautiful machine piece there. I like these little collections of custom hardware, custom suspension. Beautiful polished handlebars.
Yeah, those look great.
Locally made and polished.
Mm.
Stainless steel. We got saddle brown seat, no book rack. Electrical panel installed. Oh, there's a book rack.
It's
No
there.
fender.
No fender. They bopped it. Very cool. Oh,
You don't see a black
Black.
bike and that looks like silver to me. That's not white.
That looks like silver.
Yeah.
I think we're on the same page there.
Oh, that's
Man,
nice.
it lied to
That's
me.
classic.
It lied to me. That looks really good though.
I mean, motorcycles and black.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been done.
Uh-huh.
It's maybe even some people could say it's been overdone. But when you see it,
It's sharp.
Mm.
One of my favorite color combinations out of the shop are a satin black with a black pinstripe.
that is pretty cool. My problem with satin colors, and if you got a satin bike, it's fine. But like, is not that the way they look. I like the way they look. It's just like I worry about what happens in like if you polish that thing like 45 times. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be saying this, but like
I
mean, matte is like super popular right now.
Right.
But that's always my concern because matte is actually a finish.
It collects dust really easily too, though, doesn't
I mean,
it?
you can
'Cause
wipe
there's
it down
kind of
just fine, but like,
texture.
I just wonder, like over time,
Yeah, if you
it
wear it
probably,
down.
honestly, it gains an incredible patina. Is
It
what happens.
probably is really freaking cool.
That's probably what happens. So I should just.
It's probably really freaking cool. I don't know, man. Gosh, that's so
This
sharp
is really nice.
with the silver too. It makes it pop.
It just shows that some trends just
Never die.
They never die. They're long-term trends.
80-year life cycles on these trends. We're talking about trends.
666.
Whoa,
That's number
sorry.
666.
Stream. The Jason.
Super streamer.
Jason, my guy. Jansen. It's a super chat, not a $100 bill blowing down the street. You don't have to jump on it right away. LOL. 5 Janus tour and builds actually have or home in holy cow, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, off the road, drinking milk and smoking a CAU flathead. What is that?
It's either he's some kind of really cool car or he's talking about drugs.
And hey, to each their own, I guess. Jason, and I do have to jump
Maybe
on
a
these.
cigar. I don't know.
A cigar would be cool. You seem like a cigar guy. I don't know. I do have to jump on these because they're so exciting to me. Because every single one that you guys send in, it goes directly toward my
cigar. See, Mitch knows.
Cigar. It goes toward my ability to
drugs
control this room better.
Nicotine.
So, nicotine is actually proven to have a lot of positive,
absolutely
benefits.
I smoke 2 packs a day.
That's why I go for Marlboro Reds. What is the Indian brand? The
American Spirit?
Yeah, American Spirit. Just straight. That's just straight tobacco.
Organic.
Right? Yeah. Those are really rough.
Like organic.
No filter.
No, they have filters.
I've never smoked a cigarette in my entire life.
Really? I have not smoked a cigarette the last year.
Progress. No, I think I've never wanted to smoke a cigarette more than after watching Peaky Blinders. I don't know if, gosh, I just wanted to smoke a cigarette so bad. Just watching him, he's so cool. Yeah. Little Thomas Shelby just smoking a cigarette all the time. So cool. What's going on, everybody? We've got who's all in the chat here? We've got old school. We pointed. This one's, you can read this one.
Okay, old school. He says, I like that blue. I figured that one out.
Yeah, that's
I like that blue. I would have picked that over Charlevoix blue. He's got the right color. Heart, if available when I chose my color. Old school, your bike color is fantastic.
I like Charlotte.
I'm glad you got the Charlevoix blue. It's named after a lake that is dear to my heart in northern Michigan.
Man,
That's
do you sail on that lake?
I have sailed on it. It's been a long time.
Which boat did you take?
I did not take one of my boats. I was on a Mum 30 race boat.
Ooh.
And we were so far ahead of all the other boats that it wasn't even it wasn't even fair.
You're just lounging at that point.
Yep. I just remember that at the finish line they had a shotgun that they fired.
That's
cool.
It was
really cool.
That's cool. Nah, Jansen, you're tipping enough, and we don't need alcohol or smoking yet. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I'm quirky enough as is without really any added chemicals in my body. I may have missed it, but have you talked about the WeFunder campaign?
We have not.
Hi,
but
Jim.
we can.
We definitely can.
The WeFunder campaign is doing very, very well. As of about 2 days ago or a day ago, we crossed $300,000 in commitments. We are now at, I believe, around 318,000. So just rocketing ahead with it. I'm really blown away.
Yeah.
I had no idea. We thought that by October we would be successful if we had made the $50,000 that would allow us to continue with the campaign. That was the threshold. So we're very, very pleased. We've been talking with the WeFunder team, and they are very impressed with it.
Cool.
And they are telling us that given our the pace that we're setting right now, that we're going to have absolutely no problem getting to the $1 million mark.
Awesome.
Because it's not really, it's like if any of y'all are familiar with Kickstarter, this is kind of how I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
You always want to get like your friends and family to like pitch in early.
Right.
And that kind of like signals that
get the momentum
this
going.
is cool.
And
you get the people that, have some kind of commitment already. That's what we're doing with this has only been emailed and marketed to Janus.
That's cool.
People.
That's really cool.
Janus owners. So y'all are like the friends and family, where we can potentially we can raise a lot more when we open this out to the larger community. And right now the strategy that's being recommended to us by the WeFunder team is that we still have some financial reviews to do. That we have to do all this stuff for the SEC. That's if you're raising more than a certain amount of money that we have to go through. That just basically protects everyone. So it's good stuff. That we get closer to having that finished before we launch to the greater public. So that's the update. We're all just blown away by how successful it is. We're excited to get our reviews done as quickly as we can. We've been working very hard on that today, actually.
Yeah. Cool.
One of the things on our list of things we're working on, and we will be excited to share more. But if any of you all on the Ramble stream here watching are interested in contributing to that, I know a lot of you already have, and thank you. If any of you all are interested in contributing to it, you can check it out on our website. There's a link, or via our email list, which I think most of you all have. Or you can just send me an email at rambling@janusmotorcycles.com. We'd be happy to answer any questions you have.
Yeah.
It's a really fun opportunity to actually be a part of what we're doing here. So if you're not familiar, WeFunder is a crowdfunding campaign we're running right now. We're trying to raise $1 million to scale up even more than we already are now.
Yeah, super exciting, super cool. Journey to Jesus, how you doing? I don't recognize your name. How you doing?
I don't either.
Is there a limit to contribute?
Is there a limit? If you could keep it under $50 million, that'd be great.
Yeah, give or take. I mean, if you have to, $50 million will be fine.
No, I think he's talking about a lower limit. No, I think you can contribute. We've had multiple like $250. Smaller amounts are actually encouraged. One of the things that makes me impressed is that we've just broken over 100 contributions.
Yeah.
And out of those 100 contributions, we're at over $300,000. So that
awesome.
shows you the average contribution amount right there.
Yeah.
But we actually, I think it's really exciting that this is a way that non-accredited investors, what WeFunder does is it allows anyone
Yeah.
to be able to contribute at just about any level
He meant
and be a part owner.
he meant a time limit.
Well,
That
was a
was
good
all
joke.
good
It was a good joke.
information. That was
No,
all good information.
A
I will
time
say.
limit? No, the time limit is when we reach $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's no.
There's no. Once we hit that $1 million mark, that's when the campaign is completed. So, and we don't anticipate that it's going to be. I mean, sky's the limit, but
get in now.
otherwise, in the next 24 hours, it'll all be raised. You won't have a chance.
You won't have a chance to get in on this rocket ship going to the moon. Texas Rebel Tracy asks, "You hit 1 million, will Jansen get a real pair of shoes?" The answer is no.
Okay. What if you got a new pair of shoes and we could raise $1 million, would you get a new pair?
Say that one more time.
If you getting a new pair of shoes meant we would get $1 million.
Yes, I would get a new pair of shoes if that was the case.
I appreciate that.
Just anything for my friends.
You're such a shill.
Anything for my friends, Yeah, that's a really good question. I think it was good to mention that. I was in here on Friday, and I came into Richard's office, and I saw this thing, for lack of better words, sitting on Richard's chair that he's sitting in right now. And I asked a question, what the heck is that?
Oh, you're talking about the thing.
I'm talking about the thing. The literal thing.
The thing.
Hold up. How much donation you get to stylize Jansen? $0. I like to style myself. Thank you. We literally just had a conversation about this before the stream about how.
Oh yeah, that was our like.
That's kind of literally what you just said is like one of my biggest icks. I don't like it. Don't put me in a box, buddy. Anyway.
He's such a rebel.
But I'm not, apparently.
That's according to me.
We can talk. See, this is what you miss when you don't have the first 10 minutes of the stream. When you don't have access to a pre-stream, you get access to all the inside jokes and comments.
Granted, I guess that you really are missing out.
I mean, come on. Anyway, what's the thing? You got something for us here.
Headphones will reach.
Kelly, I am wearing my Crocs. You just can't see. They're hidden. And these aren't actually Crocs. These are from Temu. And yeah, I bought them over a year and a half ago. And these are by far my favorite shoes.
So speaking of fashion, this is the first time we've done an article of clothing.
Yes.
As a thing.
I'm surprised it's taken.
And that wasn't my idea. Jansen suggested this, and I wasn't even thinking about it. But this is a jacket that I've had I would have bought this jacket in 2004?
Decent amount of time.
2005, 2004? Yeah. So 20 years ago. 20 years. Around 20 years. 2003. No, I got it 2003.
Okay.
So this is a very cool jacket. I don't know if anybody in the chat might recognize it. You check that out.
There are anchors.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see the anchors. You know what?
You gotta put it on. You gotta give us a little show, Richard. Do a little spin. I can't do it with my headphones. Yeah, I saw this sitting on this chair, and the red anchors stuck. Yeah, I know. It's hard to hear. It's kind of a pea coat, but what is a pea? Does a pea coat have to be long?
No, this is a pea coat.
Okay.
Pea coats are actually.
Okay.
But
man, you just look like you need to get on a big ship.
Yeah, you do.
And charge forward into the dark, gloomy night.
I'm gonna try and wear this as long as I can, but it's very warm. And I'm actually not sure what the rank is. I'm gonna illustrate my lack of. I think it's like it's French, so it's not even a term that I'm probably familiar with. But what a hilarious thing for me to be wearing a French Navy peacoat as a fan of British naval history. I mean, the French, they put up a good fight.
Yeah, man.
They put up a good fight.
They almost had it. It was close.
No, this is a real, I think it's probably a 19 80s or 90s
Uh-huh.
French dress navy jacket.
Okay.
But in the pocket it says all the measurements: breast 197 centimeters high or waist. And anyway, it's all in French. It's really cool. But anyway, the story on this jacket, and the reason I call it a thing, is that I've had it for 20 years, and I bought it on the side of the road in Richmond, Virginia, on Cary Street. If any of y'all are from Virginia, you'll know Cary Street. From this Rastafarian guy out of the back of a van.
Simtech asks, do we have to call you Captain now?
Capitan.
No, I'm the captain now.
Capitan.
Capitan.
No, I don't think it's a captain's jacket. I think it would have some more stripes or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like it.
But I mean, first of all, I thought it was really cool when I was 19, 18 years old. I was like, that's really $40. I'll get this.
Sure.
And then I've worn this jacket every winter for 20 years.
It looks
like
brand
it's
new.
brand new. I
It's
mean, the quality
crazy.
is incredible. It's 100% wool. And there was a period in my life when the buttons went out to here. I had to extend the buttons. and now I need to take them back in again.
Hey, that's
But
progress, baby.
Originally, it had brass buttons.
Oh,
And there was just a little too much. So I dressed it down to American Navy style, dark blue.
man, the brass.
But now I'm kind of thinking the
Would've been
brass
cool. Would've been
it was a little
crazy.
much.
That-
It was a little much.
Maybe just one. Could you get crazy and just do like
Just do
one brass button?
Anyway, I'm always tempted to wear it with the collar up because it's just such a. And it also kind of downplays the.
You can't.
But the shoulders are like.
Are
There's a lot of form to it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I'm going off on this stupid thing. It's a really fun jacket that I've really enjoyed wearing, and I've had lots of comments, including that I should not be wearing uniform
How dare you?
as a not Navy officer.
That's, I guess, fair. Do you have a saber? Simtech asks.
Well, that's what this guy called me out for wearing a uniform, and I said, well, my great grandfather, I don't even know, had a
Richard. Your great grandfather, Richard. You're named after him.
that was his father.
Dang.
Had some military stuff that was from the other side. Let's just say.
Stolen valor, Richard.
Exactly.
I had one in the 60s, no red on it. US buttons. That was probably pretty cool. Was it the same blue?
Was it a American
Was it
Navy jacket?
Yeah, or was it French? Oh.
The reason I would say that is a thing, and I commend you, Jansen, for just noticing it, is it's something that I've had a really long time and that holds up.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you that jacket is starting to have some like kind of flat spots in the wool,
Mm-hmm.
and like on the seams it gets a little threadbare. But I bet you I'll wear that thing my whole life.
Yeah, for real. And
I have no doubt, and the fact that you can like take in the buttons and let them out a little bit as your life changes, it's like
it's cool.
It's really cool.
That's like it's designed to last long.
Yeah, and every time I wear it, it's like I bought this when I was
I
think I was like 18
on the side of a road from a van.
and I can
a
stay darn warm in it.
Strange man in a van sold me this jacket. Is a great opening line.
So clothing, things,
Yes.
definitely articles. I mean, they're like I've said in previous streams, clothing is the original tool. It's the original technology.
Yeah.
It allows us to venture out in environments that we would otherwise not be able to.
I mean, motorcycle gear is an extension of clothing, right? Like,
absolutely.
I think that's.
I guess we have featured some clothing in the sense of motorcycle gear, but I think motorcycle gear is more like armor, rather than like, I guess clothing. It's an armor for cold, so
protecting against something.
Yep.
Just not sharp things, I guess.
Well, there we go.
That's a great
That's
thing.
our thing.
Yeah, I
Thanks for entertaining my storytelling.
No, I think it's great. I think it's fun. It's fun to hear. I feel like you've acquired a lot of things in really strange ways. And I think that's a compliment.
I think that is a compliment, and I accept it, and it means a life well lived. If you collect things over your life, too often I walk in people's houses and it's just bare, or it's all like, I'm not calling you way out, but just like when you walk in and it's like all IKEA or something. It's like you need some old junk.
Right. When was the last time you went to a yard sale?
I thrift stores. That's why I live there.
Oh, wait. Confed Yang sent me this. I'll have to show you this reel. He sent me this reel today, and it was of this. You're gonna have to help me, dude. It was like an easel holder, but it was also a cabinet with. I'll have to show it to you. It was. I don't even know how to explain it. It was really cool, and he painted like his friend on the back.
Sirius Blatt's on. I haven't seen him in a long time on the stream.
First class rank, apparently. First class. That's
nice.
Straight to you.
Good to see you, man.
It's a transforming dresser. Yes. It was
transforming
It
dresser.
was crazy. It was wild. That's a thing.
Anyway, there's a good place for junk and holding on to things.
Yeah.
We've had this. Did we talk about this last time about like the difference between collecting?
A little
and hoarding?
bit. A little bit.
I want to talk about that more. We should talk about. That's what a future ramble stream is. Ramble would be on collecting. What is collecting?
I'm sure there's a really good hook for that.
I'm sure you all have a thing or two to say about collecting.
Yeah, I would love to hear. I
know you all do.
Everyone's collections. I'm writing this down 1 second.
Carburetor crazies. We got some new.
No, that's Confed Yang.
How many handles does he have?
I think he's got 3. I think he goes and on different platforms.
Okay. Well, we also have Jasper Nagrampa.
Where do you see that at? Up here? Yeah.
Jasper Nagrampa. What was the Oileres? I admire the craftsmanship of Janus bikes. Hopefully, you can bring it to the Philippines. We got somebody watching from the Philippines on Facebook.
What's up? How you doing?
Hey, welcome to the Ramble Stream.
Welcome to the Ramble Stream. We're glad to have you.
Thank you for the comment about Janus.
Glad
you appreciate him.
What is collecting? I'm sure there's something there.
Okay.
Anyway, speaking of Ramble.
This
is kind of an extension from last week's conversation a little bit, but it's around this idea of like, we're talking about how the difference between like something that's made by a robot and something that's made by hand, and how there are hopefully distinctive qualities between the two that might not be seen.
Settle in a little bit here.
But are felt.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard and I were talking about this on Friday, and how the question came up. I think you posed it, Richard, of like, can heirlooms be mass produced?
Yeah.
What?
And I don't think I have a definitive.
Can you help us?
I don't have a definitive answer.
Help me leap into that.
Yeah. So it's easy to say that we were talking last week about the David, in Florence, where this is a one-off sculpture carved by a master genius artist of the Renaissance.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to say,
right?
This is a thing,
right?
We got to think. We're talking about a thing.
That is like if all things were
right
to point at one thing, I feel like it would be that thing,
right? But one of the things that I talk about in the Rainbow's Companion, and that I think we can all recognize, is that there are objects in our lives that we place on the level of a rambler's thing. And I hope at this point, maybe do we need to define what that is?
Just define what a thing is.
So if you're new to rambling, a thing is an object. Wow, man, I'm actually going to be speechless here describing a thing.
You've got it. I believe in you, Richard. Go for it.
A thing is what we're trying to build with Janus motorcycles.
Yeah.
It's something that has a greater meaning and that brings more value than really than the components that go into it. Like a great sculpture is just a chunk of marble,
right?
A beautiful pocket knife that you inherited from your grandfather. Well, that's a great example. Probably mass produced.
Mm-hmm.
Is just a piece of bone and carbon steel,
right?
And so, but they have a story, they have a meaning, and that over time there's something that can patinate, which is a wonderful word that I picked up recently, which means that it can gather a patina over time of all the, like I like to say that motorcycles, we don't build motorcycles. in some ways you almost can't customize them, that they customize themselves.
Yeah.
And Jeff Bline, our fabricator and chopper guy, resident chopperista,
a resident chopper.
he says that a motorcycle will speak to you. It tells you how to customize it. And I always say that true customization just happens over time.
Yeah.
So a thing is an object like this that we care about.
Yeah.
Over a period of time.
Yeah.
Like this jacket.
Yeah.
For example. So
its meaning extends past its fiscal value.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Yeah. The dollar amount.
Yeah.
So what I talk about in the Ramblers Companion is like my first car was a 1972 Volkswagen Beetle, and it just had so much character. Just it's incredible little machine, and mass produced. What is the role of handcraft and mass production, and how does that relate to a thing?
Yeah. Like what are the connections or the opposites of what either version of production does to the end product is really curious to me.
I'd be really curious what the chat has to think about mass production in that sense. I certainly would make the claim that all things set aside, the ultimate connection we have with something is when we have left our mark on it.
Yeah.
And the most essential way to leave a mark on something is to make it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. To make it yourself.
Yeah.
And then the next step above or below that, I think, would be to customize and make it yours. And
customization. I think that maybe we're getting at the answer here. Is like when I was in the Boy Scouts, I was a little Boy Scout in Mountain Man Camp and at Camp Otari in Virginia. We didn't actually blacksmith it, but we were given a knife blank.
Okay.
That we sharpened, and then we made the scales for.
Cool.
I still have it, and I have this I made that knife, but the blade was mass produced, but there was a level of engagement. And then over time, it's gotten this patina and this connection. I made the sheath for it. Maybe one thing we could say is, well, I'll just finish my thought.
Yeah.
Is that the most essential things are things that we make ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then maybe a one step remove is something that's made specifically for us. Something like this right here is a great example.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this is a blacksmith made feather. This is the Janus. I don't know if y'all can see the Janus feather logo blacksmithed into a coat hook. It's even got the little notch out of the feather.
So cool.
So this is not something that I made, but it's something that's made by a local craftsman specifically for Janus motorcycles.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then maybe one step removed from that is something that's mass produced in a small, like mass produced, like Janus motorcycles. Or maybe Janus motorcycles is closer to this, but it just keeps getting more removed.
Systematically produced, I feel like, is what we have here.
Well, I mean, mass is probably thousands involved.
Right.
Hundreds of thousands.
We don't have that yet. But I think there's this conundrum in my head of like, what so like an heirloom, what is an heirloom, right? It's something that's passed down. That's all it is. Something that's passed down.
Something that's worth.
Does worth have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm not talking about dollar value. I'm saying something that's worth gifting to someone you love. I think that's what it comes down to.
So maybe my heirloom definition is just confused, because I'm thinking like, is there an heirloom that I'm going to hand down to my boys? It's like, no, I don't think so. It's like, well, in my head also, I'm thinking, I can only have an heirloom to my boys. Like it doesn't extend past my family.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is a different thought, but I feel like
it's the same thing. I think with these levels, like,
right.
I mean, a dear friend in some ways can be even more close than family.
That's fair.
In a lot of cases, I think.
Jansen will pass down his Temu Crocs.
Yeah, right. There you go.
I don't think they're gonna last that long, man. I don't know. They've held up pretty nice.
I don't think they're things.
No, they're not things. I don't know.
Um,
I think I might fix this. Does that make it a thing?
That would bring it up a level.
No, I just think that there's an interesting conundrum between mass produced and heirloom.
Mm-hmm.
I think they don't jive for me because I think my definition of mass produced is poor quality.
Yeah. So I think that there's some gray area in this.
Yeah.
Mass produced is a term that we use that's not specific.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's often derogatory.
Yeah.
And it just means like something that's like assembly line, just like pump out the Temu. Temu would be like a really good example of like junk that's just being sent out the lowest possible like cost to get the most maximum value.
Right.
And I think that an error or mass production, to define that, there are like the Volkswagen Bug or a case knife.
Yeah.
Or I guarantee you all can come up with hundreds of examples of a thing that's made in hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
That has a lot of value that's more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, the sentimental value.
And that's why I think we have to look at it with a different lens. Yeah. And that lens is this something that is worth? And again, this is a great term.
Mm-hmm.
Worth it cannot be tied to a dollar value.
Yeah.
So, and we talk about, like, in the Rambler's Companion, like what we're trying to do with Janus is to demonstrate that the worth of a motorcycle is not tied to the number of cubic centimeters of displacement or the number of electronic gadgets that are tied to it, or the weight or the amount of noise it makes.
Yeah.
And I think that we were just talking before the stream about how like motorcycles are really good examples of things.
Yeah.
And it's one of the, like, anyone can sort of like get into this concept.
Right.
And it's, in that sense, it's really worthwhile. I mean, I wouldn't be forcing you all to listen to about things if I didn't think this was an important question. So anyway, back to mass production. I don't think that term is precise enough.
Yeah.
And I think that there are things about mass production that allow it to become, let's say, to use the terms we're using here in heirloom. And to me, that would be something, first of all, will it last? Mm-hmm. That's if it doesn't last long enough for you to put a patina on it, then it can't be a thing.
Yeah, because it
can't be an heirloom.
Because it won't last long enough to even take that pedestal of an heirloom or a thing, right? Like,
absolutely. Like, so for example, software is very difficult to become. It's the challenge for it to ever become an heirloom, because it's always obsolete. It's the new iPhone is obsolete practically within months of it being you getting it, and that's kind of the point.
Right. It's like this planned obsolescence.
The point is to always get you to get the next thing.
Right.
And even the way that you interact with it, it's not personal.
Yeah.
It actually sucks your personality out of it, rather than letting you put your personality. The fact that an iPhone is they all look the same.
Yeah.
And it's so plain is part of its essence.
I have a green case.
I have a white one.
See, not the same.
Look how individual I am.
Wow, so unique.
You're such a rambler like me. But no, seriously, like the fact that it looks like that, it's this black cube,
right,
is actually intentional. And the same thing is true of any like, I would argue, it could be argued that digital technology it's a challenge we haven't faced yet.
Yeah.
To figure out how it could become an heirloom or a thing. I think you wanted, one of the things that you wanted to talk about was like a keyboard.
Yeah, my mechanical keyboard.
And maybe that's something. It'd be a good example of a thing that maybe is trying to answer this question.
Yeah, it's mass produced, but I built it.
And also it interfaces with the digital realm.
Right. That's really interesting.
Right?
I don't think I've really put that together of like, it is probably my most used, if we're going to categorize a keyboard as a tool, it is my most used tool. And it helps me interface with something that is constantly obsolete.
I think we should look at the comments.
Yeah,
We
there
got
was
a lot
a
of good
really
comments here.
good. I'm waiting for a good time. Jim, I'm not sure what his last name was, but he had a really good. Oh, here it is. He says sometimes what you think will be heirlooms, you find in the end that no one wants.
That's an interesting point.
So that's a weird juxtaposition of like I found value in this so much that I wanted to hand it down to my kids, and my kids are like, "What?"
That might be kind of common, actually.
Yeah, it's bizarre, and I wonder where you lose that, where that shared value for a thing wears off.
See, to me, oftentimes the stories that I hear about heirlooms are from people who had a really deep connection with their, like, let's just say, like, the longest time most of us are gifted to have a family connection as a grandfather, or grandmother, or grandparent of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
And so oftentimes you say, oh, my grandfather really loved woodworking or whatever he was into, stamp collecting, model training, or whatever it was.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm stereotyping, but like, and he taught me something about, I mean, I'm thinking like things that I love, like sharpening, or something like that. And it's not because, in some ways, the beauty of an heirloom, this is really good, is that it's not something we're necessarily like interested in ourselves, but we're like, this person who I had a lot of love for and respect for had a lot of interest in this.
Mm-hmm.
And so I need to level up.
Yeah. It's like,
so
what's in, it's a curiosity of like, why does this person I love so much love this so much?
The challenge there, and maybe I'm being this is too demanding, but is make sure that those that you love understand what you love. So that that's the value of the heirloom. It isn't, and again, it's not the intrinsic value of the thing.
Right.
It's the connections.
Right. It's the story around the thing that matters.
Yeah. And so, like, one of the examples, I don't know if I talked about it last week, but is like a beautiful building. Like speaking of like architecture.
Yeah.
Is that a beautiful building? They're enduring. Not. I mean, okay, I'm a classicist. Classical buildings are more enduring. They last longer than curtain wall glass that doesn't last. It's made out of metal that rusts. But on top of that, they're so beautiful and they're so hospitable, and they contribute so much to the city that even if they are falling down, people think twice before they tear it down.
Right.
Before they don't repair it.
Right.
And there's a perfect example of like the value of the thing is more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's this question of what are we losing?
Mm-hmm.
If this no longer exists, what are we losing? And
in that sense, I maybe the interesting thing about this, I love when rambles come up with an end that I wasn't anticipating, is that idea that like the beauty of an heirloom is actually how much you love it and how much you share it with people that you love.
Yeah, because you can love it in silence
and not share that, and then nobody gets it.
But the important part is sharing.
Yeah,
your love for your craft
or the things that you collect.
Things that you love and collect. That's not where my head was.
That wasn't mine either.
All going into this, I was like, well, we're for sure gonna.
Let's do a couple more comments though.
Yeah, it's 8:03.
There's some good ones we asked for them.
Let's see. Oh, this one looks fun. My neighbor built a 1/6 scale of a 1/3 scale. Oh, okay, sorry. A 1/6 scale, a 1/3 scale, and a 1/2 scale case steam tractor based on a 60 horsepower model. A model. He also made violins, flintlock rifles, and a 4-cylinder Caterpillar 1/4 scale engine. What?
It's a collector. That's a devoted person.
Did this person share? Obviously, your neighbor shared the love of his things. I feel like sometimes when you love something like that, when you love a hobby or a craft, it like ekes out of you and you can't help but
Here's
share.
One on software. I haven't even read it. Puck 971 says, I work in software and tech and nothing lasts. Maybe that's why I like Janus and mechanical watches.
Yeah. Watches
that's
have also.
I'd love more on that, because I don't want to demonize software, because there's certainly a possibility that there could be something there, but
yeah,
I guess it's yet to be seen.
I don't have enough knowledge to articulate just yet how I feel about software, but I think there is something to it.
Yeah.
I can talk about the nostalgia wrapped up in Windows.
Hold on, there's a super chat,
know, that's
Jansen.
why
I'm
I
going to
got
interrupt you.
That's why I got it up. Jason, 412. Thank you so much for the $5. I was driving home from work at start of stream. Just a thought on the subs pre or after show for about 20 minutes, answering chats, and a bonus show later in the week.
Bonus show
Bonus
later
show.
in the week.
Bonus show, a little quick.
We can just live stream constantly.
That would be fun. Just a constant 24-hour, 24/7 live stream of this angle. Thank you for
a
the
lot
$5.
of like in-person meetings.
Yeah, that's a good thought. I like that, Jason. I think there's something there. If you guys are interested,
All right,
please let us know.
Barney, I want to read that one.
Yeah.
Let me read that one. Can you zoom
Yeah.
scroll down a little bit? Barney Boyle 6933. Isn't part of an heirloom that you want to leave behind something that reminds others of you? So it's something that represents you as much as you represent it, and that's why we feel so attached to it. I think that's part of it. I mean, but I almost feel like, yeah, that's true, but maybe to think of it a little bit more as a gift is that idea that if you share, not just so that you're remembered, which is beautiful,
right?
But that so that other people can enjoy it.
There's a joy.
They get something out of it. Like I don't think that like maybe we don't all think of ourselves as grandparents,
right?
All the time. I do. I look forward to it.
I don't.
I look, but like
I don't look at. I look. It's gonna be fun. I just never think about it. That's not what I meant. Okay.
I do think about it, but it's not something that's on your mind all the time, right?
Right.
But if you did, the idea that I think it's what you give.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. It's not what you're not. A gift is never something that you're expecting something in return for.
Right.
It can't be.
Right.
So I don't know. I just like that way of looking at it. But I think that you're illustrating a really good point there.
That is interesting.
That helps to understand it.
Fierce Rebel Tracy says, my favorite heirloom was from my dad as an old mass-produced Barlow knife. Yeah, that's a great example.
I mean, we could just do things. We could do knives as things forever.
Yeah, they're so cool.
And I have enough to last us quite a while. Axes. Oh, we could do the axe handle of life. And some,
you keep
some
on
great
saying
axes.
We have to. You keep on saying stuff about the axe handle of life.
Right.
This is back on the tractors here. He offered to sell me the 1/6 scale steam tractor for $6,000 in about 1981, and I paid $7,190 for a brand new Z28 Camaro, which I still have. You know, I personally think that was the right decision.
Mike Skidmore also says guns are heirlooms.
We were just
we had a comment. We had some talks about that before the stream.
Were you guys?
I think we would be banned from YouTube if we dug into that.
I don't think we're allowed to show and
we're gonna stay away from firearms, but they're definitely things.
Yes.
Just I want to put that on record.
Just a comment. They're a thing. They're a thing for sure.
You can't even say that. GUNS.
Yeah, Jansen, have you considered a mechanical watch? I have. I can't afford one.
Got one on right here.
I've got
another one over here.
I've got this. This is talk about a great thing.
Even it's a good one. Even did you do that one for the stream? Yeah, we did. You go back and look at that one. But quartz watches.
Yeah,
can be things.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love how they look. I love how they are. I just love that there is mechanical watches require motion. Mm-hmm. I just love all that. It's fun. Holy cow. William Maxey. New name?
New name.
$1.99. No comment. Just $2.
All right.
Thank you. So you can, I mean.
Ooh, Jordan Hand. Remember that this is beautiful. Remember, we are only custodians for a short time, regardless of an item's age. That right there is so true. And I think that if more people, if you think of yourself as a custodian and not a consumer, you automatically change the game.
Yeah.
Because in order to be a custodian, you have to have something that you take care of. It has to be able to hold up.
Right.
So if you surround yourself with things that you're just a custodian, that's what collectors are.
Yeah.
They're custodians of things they care about. Like, okay, I know this stream is going on long, but like I just discovered a whole new segment of YouTube, which is these people that they make entire videos about restoring heavy equipment. Like a 1981 Caterpillar backhoe. And this dude found it in the woods. It was like and he rebuilds the thing, and then he makes videos about like later on. He's like, not only he spent 2 years rebuilding the darn thing and like making parts for it.
Gosh.
Because it was like half French, but then he uses it in projects where he's like making a hydroelectric dam on his property with the equipment that he's repaired.
That's crazy.
And then he breaks a backhoe in the process and then rebuilds it. Like
that's crazy.
It's fascinating. But he's a collector.
He can rebuild it because he built it before.
He made all the parts.
He knows exactly what to do.
And guess what they're doing on YouTube? They're sharing their love for this stuff.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
There's an interesting thought. The social media world is kind of my world. And there is this trend. I don't know if I've talked about this yet. There's this trend of like ultra niches that it used to be like everyone shares kind of the same. That's a generalization, but you get what I'm saying. A lot of people share the same interest. Everyone's interested in the same things. But now they're seeing that I forget what the percentage is, but there's a really high percentage of Gen Z who are interested in something that none of their friends are interested in.
Or like there's diverging interests?
Like rapidly diverging and rapidly niche.
Huh.
So when you talk about a guy who's out on his property restoring old large equipment, that's like, how much more niche can you get than that? I don't know.
But then, of course, what do? I'm like looking up like
I could fix
YouTube channels that no, like more YouTube channels that restore, and there's tons of them.
Well, there's another one, and I forget. He's kind of a popular one who finds planes and
there's watches repair, tool repair, like
wristwatch revival.
Oh yeah, we all watch that. We all watch that.
I love that guy. We gotta have him on. I don't think he shows his face, but
anyway,
we are way down the hole here. Let's get a few more comments, then we'll sign off.
Mike Skidmore says, I have a 1955 Northwest Model 6 dragline crane, 90,000 pounds. The Murphy diesel is 1,103 cubic inches, double overhead cam, 4-valve. See, we're talking to the people. I mean, you all know what you need to be teaching us about things and collecting.
You guys got to talk about this stuff because, I feel so under-thinged.
Okay, custodian, Willard Small. Very similar to my words. You are not the owner. You are the current caretaker. That is so beautiful.
Yeah, the way you take care of it and maintain it is, its future is completely reliant on how you maintain and take care of it.
Actually, sorry, this guy that was the same channel. He's or a different channel. I don't know. I can't remember. He's rebuilding this like small rail worksite construction engine.
Okay,
and the only reason that he found it is this guy took it on a barge out of Alaska to the desert and preserved it so that he didn't have any anticipation of ever being able to restore it. That he created it to his property so that someone else could restore it.
Wow.
And I think he basically like his family like gave it to the next person. But like, isn't that amazing?
That's kind of wild. That's a lot of trust in the next person too.
But it's just like he just thinks that these things are valuable.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Anyway,
that's really interesting.
All right. Also, you missed my comment on VW thing. I think I did see that one, and you said that I need a VW thing. You know what? My co-founder of Janus Motorcycles, Devin. You all know Devin, Motocult. I actually asked him. It wasn't his first car, but he had a VW thing in his teens, and he would always talk about it. He just got another one. It's yellow. He took it to the rally. It's pretty cool. My wife and my girls all took it out for a spin.
We gotta feature more cars out here.
I gotta make some more money so I can actually collect some. If I can be a collector, you gotta have some cash. These guys that are restoring like 1980s backhoes, they spend some.
You're dropping
money.
like $50,000 on
by the time you finish.
That doesn't even work.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Okay, folks. This has been a really fun one.
Yes.
We always say this, and I shouldn't say really. We really have a good time.
Yeah.
This is a fun time. We get to hang out with many of our people that are becoming dear friends. So we love seeing y'all, and we look forward to seeing you next week on Ramble Stream number 103.
103.
And we'll have a really cool topic for that one and more announcements, I think.
Yes.
By that point.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We will see you next week. Next
Bye-bye.
Monday. Bye.